With Memorial Day weekend ahead, boaters and water skiers are being urged to brush up on their hand signals. This graphic, posted by the Little Rock District of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, shows the simple gestures that let skiers tell the boat if they want to speed up, slow down, stop, or if there's a problem, without shouting over engine noise or waves. In busy holiday crowds, they say clear hand signals can prevent crashes and serious injuries.
Water skiing hand signals are actually just part of the overall water safety messaging for the holiday season. Once you're out on the water, communication is essential. It's important because of engine noise, distance, and changing conditions. So it's important to be able to have those nonverbal communication cues with the observer, the boat operator, and the person that's in the water.
Safety experts recommend reviewing the standard hand signal chart with everyone on board before you leave the dock, especially new skiers and guests.